Hey, Dima.
Is there anything I can do?
I have a memory of yours about a nuclear launch key. You knew how to detonate the sub...
Give me a moment. I need to... So... I chose to forget the launch key even existed. The submarine is rusted into the dry dock. The only target that missile is ever going to hit is the base itself. The nucleus. We have to keep that key out of the wrong hands. The nucleus has innocent people.
Is the nucleus even worth saving?
Don't judge them by what Confessor Tectus has done. He's used their fears and hatred to turn them into a weapon against Far Harbor. But there's still time to turn them away from that.
We should destroy them both. Far Harbor and the Children of Atom don't deserve to live.
You're advocating nothing but senseless destruction.
I'll make sure no one else gets their hands on that key.
Thank you. Was there anything else?
Your memories led me to a gravesite. You killed Captain Avery and replaced her with a synth so you could control Far Harbor.
What? That's impossible. Let me see what you found. I did it. I killed a woman from Far Harbor and replaced her.
Why did you do it?
I needed to calm Far Harbor. A moderate voice. An example of what humanity should be. But I couldn't live with the memories of the blood on my hands. A human and a synth are both gone because of me.
Let's be practical. How do we proceed from here?
You're right. I'm starting to see things more clearly. If they knew I had done this, they wouldn't destroy just me. They'd come after it, and then without us, the fog condensers will eventually fall into disrepair. I have an idea. There's still a way we can bring peace. But the fact that...
So you did all of that on your own? No one else in Acadia is involved?
What I've done goes against all of our ideals. I even hid it from myself. So, no, there can't be anyone else.
I'll keep your secret, Dima.
Thank you. Maybe the guilt will keep me focused. As horrifying as it might be to suggest, this memory you've recovered has given us a new option. If Far Harbor could be made more tranquil by our intervention, then perhaps the same trick will work twice on the Children of Atom. We could replace High Confessor Tectus with someone willing to forgive Far Harbor and work towards reconciling.
There must be another way we could make things right.
None that I can see. The authority of the High Confessor is absolute. The Children of Atom won't see the need for peace unless he changes his mind.
All right. Tell me what your plan is.
This will be difficult for both of us, but I think it's our only option. I'll need you to leverage your access to the High Confessor and lure him to a secluded location. You should be able to find a spot in the Bay's old command center where you can deal with him discreetly and hide the remains. Once your work is done, return here and the replacement will move in and take command.
Do we have to kill the High Confessor?
It would be the most reliable way of dealing with him. but any method that removes Tectus from power indefinitely should work.
You really think you can get together a convincing replacement?
Yes. Helping synths recover what they've lost means we've had to become familiar with memory wipes and facial reconstruction. And I knew Tectus very well when I was still living in the submarine base. I'll use that as the basis for our replacement's new memories. You simply need to deal with the real Confessor Tectus while I prepare a volunteer.
Are the children gonna stand down just because this replacement tells them to?
Dissent may arise, but the children have seen what happens to those who speak out. Our replacement will leverage that fear to serve the greater good.
Okay. I'll do it. Any ideas on how I can get him alone?
Tectus lives in fear of being usurped by his predecessor Martin. Despite that, in all likelihood, Martin is dead. But if you somehow uncovered evidence of Martin's imminent return, I expect Tectus would be interested hearing all you know in private. All we have to do is manufacture Martin's uprising. To do so, I'll need raw material. Martin recorded many of our conversations. Those in the nucleus have certainly been destroyed. But I built a small refuge for Martin many years ago when he needed respite from the family. Go there and collect any tapes you can find. I'll begin work on our replacement. And here, I want you to have this as well, for what you've done for us.
It's over. Breaking in. Commencing operation. All tidied up.
Trappers might look like us, but the island took their souls a long time ago. Now they're just hollowed out madmen drifting in the fog.
That trapper who killed your husband is dead.
And it's done. It's finally done. All those lives that were lost, all those debts finally repaid. And it was no son or daughter of Far Harbor who stood. The final chapter's been written.
I found a holotape from the last guy you sent to the lighthouse. He thought your whole story was a lie. Is it?
A lie? No. It was true. Or at least there was truth in it. Was there a little harmless exaggeration as well? Perhaps. But some things are more important than truth. Look at you, for instance. You've seen the island's dangers and survived. You've learned something valuable. What's more, the island learns something too. It knows you're not... The island will respect you now. And that's more than I can say for most...
No? I was glad to help. I hope I've put your mind at ease.
You certainly have. Now, every good story's gotta have a happy ending, right? Well, I'm a little old to leap up on a horse. But I have got something close to a treasure. This is an heirloom that's been in my family. There's no Daltons left to inherit the thing. So it might as well pass on to you. The island knows this weapon. Oh, yes. You carry this, and that's it. That's the end. I can sleep. Off you go now. My story's over, but yours...
Deep fog. helping us ingrates all the same. I gotta ask, why do you keep at it?
Does it really matter?
I suppose not. Most folk here are set in their ways, yes? It makes no difference how hard. Heck, it took my family 3 generations before the Daltons would sell us a healer. But there's a way. A downright insane way, mind you.
Yeah. Why are some harbormen so hostile to outsiders?
Most of the folk on this rock believe they've been given a God-given right to walk. The way I figure, if you got the moxie to survive, you earned your place.
I'd love to change their opinion of me.
Do it right. And all mainlanders might get treated better. In olden times, leaders were chosen by something called the Captain's Dam. Legends say the toughest, meanest, and outright craziest hope once the would-be captain killed the Mirelurk Queen, or Fog Crawler, or what have you. They'd invite you. You do this, well, you won't be made captain, but you'll earn respect. Everyone's.
So if we throw this dance, it'll really change their minds.
The dance hasn't been done in living memory. But its history is so deep in this island. You do it.
Why are you helping me?
My job is to heal people. And not just from the physical type of injuries. The island's in trouble like it's never been. And you might, just might, be the medicine we desperate.
I'm ready to become a legend then.
You what? There's an old Mirelurk feasting grounds by Emmett's Causeway. Go there and throw any kind of meat you got into the water. Then wait. I'll make sure there's a witness or two. Prove to the rest of you.
How can the bait shop?
Hey, this is a long shot, but do you accept this charge card?
Huh? Oh yeah, that thing. Sure do. It'll be easier if I just...
What's your story?
Just a guy trying to make a few caps. Speaking of which...
I'll take a path.
Understood.
The children of Adam are trying to kill us all. Drive us into the ocean.
You been to the tannery? You find my tools yet?
Here are your tools.
A fair bit of luck running into you. Here's your reward. Well earned. Now to work in the hull.
You ain't on it. You ain't long for this world. One of my guns in the front, cock and back. Bait shot.
of interest detected.
Perfect.
Breaking in. Here we go. Breaking in.
Now detecting hostiles.
I'll clear this out. Commencing operation. All tidied up.
Activate.
Alert. Hostiles approaching your position.
It's over.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
All tidied up. We're done here.
Deactivate. Activate.
Here we go. Breaking in. On like this. We're done here. Yes.
Deactivate.
Excuse me.
So the doc asked me to witness. So I'm witnessing.
Commencing operation. I'll clear this out. It's over.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Breaking in. All tidied up.
Readings indicate this area is safe. Alert. Heavily armored hostile detected.
It's over.
Area defense complete.
Activate. Deactivate.
I have to say, I'm surprised. I had assumed you and your followers would be more adamantly hunting for the sub's launch key.
I hope we haven't disappointed you too greatly. I'd hate to anger our landlord.
I believe I'll survive. But Am I mistaken? Does your god not require you die in a nuclear blast? Is that not why you've taken up in the nucleus?
It's not a transaction, Dima. Adam requires nothing of us. He has granted us a chance to become something greater. To divide our weak, mortal frames and bring life to millions of new worlds. We are simply accepting the opportunity his glow presents.
So if you found the launch key, you wouldn't use it?
That I don't know.
Are you afraid?
I'd be mad to say I wasn't, but we've made a home for ourselves here. Friends, a family.
A place you belong.
Exactly. The nucleus. It is a blessing of the truest order. It would be hard to leave such a gift, even if it is for another. But regardless, the key is lost. So, until Adam sees fit to return it, I dare say you're stuck with us.
I believe I'll survive.
Thank you for coming so quickly.
I heard about the execution. I can't believe they killed your missionary, Martin. I'm sorry.
Brother Andrews, a good soul. The fault is mine. If I'd realized things had become so tense in Far Harbor, I would have never let him leave. They blame us for the fog overrunning the town, Dima. And now, the children. It's Tectus. He won't listen. He wants to prepare for war.
Do you believe the others will follow him?
Time was. I would have laughed at such a notion, but now... Andrews was beloved by many. It's brought out the worst in them. Fury, hate. It was tolerable when it was just Tectus. Dima, something must be done.
Exile?
Exodus. I think it's time you and I convinced the citizens of Far Harbor to leave.
You can't be serious.
You know as well as I, they're not meant for this place. The fog grows thicker every year. How long before the condensers are finally overwhelmed? It's not banishment, Dima. It's mercy.
I'm sorry, Martin, but no. They have as much right to be here as you do.
Right. This place is trying to kill them. And now my people are at my throat because of the mess you created by allowing them to stay. And if you can't recognize that, then I suppose there's no reason for you to be here. I think you should go.
Martin, please. This can be solved in other ways.
Get out!
Very well. We'll talk again when you come to your senses.
Object of interest detected.
Deactivate.
What were you doing up there in my camp?
You're a super mutant? I'm surprised you didn't attack me.
Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't be so quick to jump to conclusions. Look, I don't really want any trouble. I broke off from the group I came here with a long time ago. I just started seeing things differently when we came to the island. I couldn't stand how the other super mutants act to humans. I keep to myself up here and train my dogs. Do a bit of trade with people too. At least those that don't see any reason we can't do the same. You hungry? Here, have this.
So, why don't you hate humans like the rest of your kind seem to?
Started seeing things more clearly when we came here. Who knows? Maybe it's the fog. I just don't see what the point of us...
Wow. Did you train these dogs?
Yeah, as guard dogs. Not all can be trained, though. Most are used to being kicked or shot at. I can only manage a few at a time, though. So unless...
You just live out here, by yourself?
My kind are mostly stupid brutes. Used to trade with a couple people in Far Harbor, but the rest of the people on the island are worse.
Got any tips about the island?
There's a lighthouse on the south end of the island. Big family of trappers.
What? Got any tips about the island?
Northwest of Far Harbor, there's a big building.
What?
But every once in a while...
Got any tips about the island?
Overheard a couple trappers saying that lumber yard...
Got any tips about the island?
Near the center of the island, there's an old military base.
Got any tips about the island?
Watch your back if you head to the Harbor Grand Hotel. The super mutants there aren't as friendly as me.
Got any tips about the island?
There's a group of humans living at the top of the mountain. Heard someone call...
Got any tips about the island?
Northwest of Far Harbor, there's a big building on a cliff. Full of... but every once in a while...
Got any tips about the island?
Watch your back.
I was interested...
Which one would...
I've changed my...
Fine.
There we go.
object of interest detected.
And I You're my best friend as well.
Then I'll...
Everyone, times are hard, but this here feast is proof that we can turn things around. Now I know mainlanders have been responsible for all manner of harm, but this one is special. This one did the captain's dance.
It's true. I saw it.
So in my book, she's not a mainlander anymore. She's one of us!
Mainlander!
Captain's dance.
Hey, Doc.
Wow. These knuckleheads don't trust you now. Well, fuck them, right? I expect folk will be more talking. Might even have some more work for you. Maybe hit up Mitch at the last plant.
You need anything else, Teddy?
You just don't. Take this. And if you...
Teddy.
Lost another patient. Andre. It never gets easy. Please tell me you're feeling well at least.
Captain's dance.
Hard times.
Ma'am, I have to talk to you. I got 14 and a half caps. I want to hire you.
I have real problems to deal with, kid.
This ain't about some cat in a tree. A lot of us are starving at the end of the dock. They're all either too proud, too sick, or too poor to ask for something. So it's up to me.
I may be able to help, but I don't want your caps.
They're right about you, they say. But if harbormen don't belong on this dock, if we keep clinging here, we'll bleed out and die. To get better, to grow stronger, Echo Lake Lumber Mill has power lines that connect to the old wind farm. If you know...
How do you know all this?
My father was a mechanic. A good one. Before the fog took him.
You know, you're quite a...
If you say so. I just don't want this pier to kill what's left of it. I know the money's a joke. But if my friends can resettle, I'm sure they will. And owe you big. Right?
Captain Avery's alright, I guess. Kind of a big deal. Wow.
Mitch?
Everyone, make way.
Did you really kill the Queen? The Mariner said you did.
Don't pester her, Debbie. Of course she... I fear.
Well, Captain Avery didn't.
Right. Holier than thou Avery got the right of it. Here's a round on the house.
What's your beef with Avery?
Avery was born on the island, but she left for a good long spell. Didn't come back until, well, 10, 11 years ago. And since then, she's been trying to... I ain't arguing, she doesn't do good. Or her heart being in the right...
Hey, thanks.
Least I can do.
Mitch, I mean, since you did the captain's dance, maybe you're...
That's my own family business.
Ma'am, Mitch is too damn proud. But we're worried about Uncle Ken.
What's wrong with his uncle?
Uncle Ken's the last one still living on the island. The last holdout.
Crazier than a bag full of starved mole rats, he is.
Mitch sent him some of the fog condensers? So he might still be alive. He's safe from the fog.
But the campground's got to be swarming with God knows what. Listen, it shames me to ask it. And find some way to drag his hide.
The island's dangerous. My services won't come cheap.
If you look into it, I can throw some supplies in. To help in fog. The plank ain't exactly flush with caps.
What if he won't come back?
Well, then at least check up on him, right?
I'll look for your uncle.
His homestead's the old visitor center, inland. Look out.
got nowhere else to go.
Don't talk to Bertha.
I cleared the lumber mill for you.
We gotta go see the captain. Here's the pay. I don't care if you don't want it. We're leaving the island.
Mariner
Now
says
there's land.
the island's
Land to call their own.
It's gotta do it. Bring it on.
Establish their word. We're going to turn back the tide. You'll see.
A lot of people only got the clothes on their back.
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
Bertha?
Excuse me, ma'am?
Small. Got no time.
The mainlander cleared out Echo Lake lumber mill.
The mill's safe. For now, at least.
So we gotta act fast. We gotta get off the docks, Captain. If you give us some of those Acadian fog condensers, my friends are ready to homestead the lumber mill.
Surviving is about more than taming fog. We gotta stay together, Bertha.
But we're no good here. Harbormen need their own land. Something to protect and hold.
I was wrong about you.
What?
Not you. You. Bertha knows this island better than you do. We give folks some condensers, materials, and thrive.
For the price of a few condensers, you give people real hope. Sounds like a good deal to me.
And even if they don't make it, they go out with their heads held. Give them the fog condensers, Ava.
Well, I won't stop you. Until we deal with the children of Adam. Come, Bertha.
You might want to check up on Echo Lake. Bertha's friends would no doubt welcome you. And take this. You never see...
Fresh shipment. All your medical and food needs.
Talk with Al.
Sandra?
Mariner says the fog's alive. So when did you see?
Those tools you found are a joy to work with. It gave me this idea. A cargo freighter found it ages ago to the south. With a bit of arc welding and some elbow grease, the hull could be reinforced to be sturdy. Of course, best to do it soon, before... well, soon.
Why does it need to be soon?
That's not a matter for you. Just...
Come on. I'm one of the few people that helps out around here. So what?
Fine. Doc Teddy? Well, I have a condition. Terminal. No cure. Let's get that out. When I take the long walk, I can't count on anyone else keeping the hull. So, it's best to get her ready before then.
Is there really no cure?
Even in the old days, plenty of diseases were never beat. Teddy sent word to some mainland doctors, with my charts and all.
I can't imagine what you're going through. If there's...
I've shed my fill of tears on this. But we've got business. The ship's the MS Azalea. Expect trappers. Once you mop the decks with them, I'll send my crew over.
Protect your loved ones or
Commencing operation. All tidied up.
Attention.
We're done.
Hostiles approaching.
It's over. Breaking in. Clear this out. Breaking in. It's over. Can't keep on like this.
Area defense complete.